Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, we're diving deep into PHP performance, specifically focusing on memory management. Our topic highlight is memory usage optimization and monitoring. So, get ready to learn how to keep your PHP applications running smoothly and efficiently. Let's begin with an overview of memory management. What exactly is memory management? It's the process of efficiently allocating and deallocating memory during script execution. This is crucial for optimizing performance and preventing those nasty memory leaks. Now, why does it matter? Well, poor memory management can lead to slow applications, server crashes, and a significantly reduced user experience in PHP applications. So, understanding and implementing effective memory management is key to building robust and reliable PHP applications. PHP provides several built-in functions to help you monitor memory usage. The first one is memory_get_usage. This function returns the amount of memory in bytes that's currently being used by your PHP script. Next, we have memory_get_peak_usage. This function returns the peak amount of memory in bytes that has been used by your script. Finally, memory_limit is not a function, it shows you the maximum amount of memory in bytes that a script is allowed to allocate. Now let's look at a basic example. To get the current memory usage, you can simply call memory_get_usage, and the function will return an integer value representing the bytes used. Similarly, to find the peak memory usage, use memory_get_peak_usage. If you pass true as an argument to memory_get_usage, it will give you the real size of memory allocated from system. And to check the memory limit, use ini_get function and pass memory_limit as a string. Remember that these functions are invaluable tools for understanding and optimizing your script's memory footprint. Let's walk through a practical example of memory monitoring in PHP. We can define a function called monitor_memory. Inside this function, first we capture the starting memory usage using memory_get_usage and assign it to the variable start. Then we put the code that we want to monitor. For example, let's create an array with values ranging from 1 to 10,000 using the range function and assign it to the data variable. After the code that you want to monitor, capture the ending memory usage using memory_get_usage function and store it in the end variable. Get the peak memory usage with memory_get_peak_usage and assign it to the peak variable. Finally, display the memory used by subtracting the start memory usage from the end memory usage. Display the peak memory usage as well. Key points to remember are: monitor memory before and after key operations to pinpoint memory-intensive blocks of code, and track peak memory usage to understand the maximum memory your script requires during execution. This helps in identifying potential bottlenecks and optimizing resource allocation. Now, let's explore some memory optimization techniques that can significantly improve your PHP application's performance. When it comes to variable management, it's crucial to use Unset to free memory after the variables are no longer needed. Avoid global variables because they consume memory throughout the script's execution. Use references for large data structures to avoid unnecessary copying. And clear arrays when you're finished with them to release the allocated memory. In terms of data processing, leverage generators for handling large datasets efficiently. Process data in chunks to minimize memory consumption. Avoid deep recursion, which can lead to Stack Overflow errors, and stream large file operations to prevent loading entire files into memory at once. By applying these techniques, you can drastically reduce your application's memory footprint and improve its overall efficiency. Let's illustrate how unset variables can free up memory. Imagine you're processing a large array with elements ranging from 1 to 100,000. After you've completed processing the data using, for example, a for each loop, it's time to release the memory occupied by that array. By calling unset and passing the large array variable, you immediately free the memory. You can verify the memory release by calling memory_get_usage. What are the benefits of using Unset? Immediate memory release, which prevents memory leaks, reduces peak memory usage, and results in better garbage collection. Using Unset effectively helps keep your PHP applications lean and efficient. Let's examine how generators can enhance memory efficiency, especially when dealing with large datasets. Here's an example. Define a function called read_large_file, which takes a file name as an argument. Inside this function, open the file for reading using fopen. Then use a while loop along with gets to read the file line by line. The yield keyword trims each line, streams the line, and makes the function a generator. After reading all lines, close the file using fclose. To process the file content, we iterate over the lines using a for each loop. Because of the yield keyword, each line will be processed in one-by-one fashion. This way, we can process very large files without loading its content to memory. Generators process data one item at a time instead of loading everything into memory, making them ideal for large datasets, file processing, and streaming operations without incurring significant memory overhead. Let's recap the best practices for PHP memory management that we've covered. First, monitor and measure memory usage regularly with PHP's built-in functions. Track peak usage patterns to identify potential memory spikes. Profile critical sections of your code to pinpoint memory-intensive areas. And set appropriate memory limits to prevent excessive memory consumption. On the optimization and cleaning side, unset large variables when they're no longer needed. Use generators for handling big data efficiently. Process data in chunks to minimize memory footprint, and actively work to avoid memory leaks. Remember, efficient memory management directly translates to better performance and scalability for your PHP applications. Thank you. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.